Hello once again, and today we're going to be talking about the current state of this season in Formula One. Right, and we're going to go back to the Spanish Grand Prix because if you are a fan of Formula One, just like I am, Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg crashed on the first lap. Well, when I say crashed, well, Nico Rosberg overtook Lewis Hamilton, and then he fucked up something with his engine modes or something. He slowed, and Lewis Hamilton tried to make the pass back into the lead. And Nico Rosberg knew he fucked up and totally fucking swerved to take him off the track. Okay, if it might not have been intentional, but he was trying to block him. But he came over a little bit too far, I think. The steward says, stewards rather, it's a racing incident. No, it fucking wasn't. That was totally Nico Rosberg's fucking fault. People are going to differ from that because, you know, especially German people are going to differ. I'm sorry, but I have every respect for any driver that is good. And I don't care what nationality they are. Obviously I like to see the British drivers win, but I have respect for any driver that is qualifies in my books as being a great. Yes, Michael Schumacher was a great, and I honestly think Sebastian Vettel is a great too. Two German drivers. Yeah, I have respect, you know, I respect them as drivers. They're great drivers. But Nico Rosberg, on the other hand, he's in the best car. He's been in the best car for the last 3 years, including this season. If he's that good, why can't he beat Lewis Hamilton? Come on, answer that question. If he's that great, why can't he beat Lewis Hamilton? Okay, he's in the lead this year. Lewis Hamilton's had problems, and also, Nico's overtaken him. Could there be a conspiracy at Mercedes? We don't know that. It just seems a bit funny to me. All of us, when Lewis Hamilton won the World Championship last year, Nico Rosberg suddenly just the car or him or whatever was better, you know. He won the last 3 Grand Prix. I don't understand that. He got the pole. It's just not like Lewis Hamilton will just fade away just like that. Something must be going on at Mercedes, because everyone knows they rather have a German driver win for a German team, even though Nico Rosberg is our Finnish. If people didn't know that, because his father was Finnish, Keke Rosberg, that used to be an 80s driver, 80s Formula 1 driver. He won the world championship. You say, oh, Nico Rosberg's German. No, he's half German. He's half Finnish. Why didn't Mercedes ask Sebastian Vettel to go to Mercedes? I know Michael Schumacher was always contracted to go to Mercedes if Mercedes ever came into Formula 1, which he did. But unfortunately he went too late when he was, let's say, he weren't when he came back into it, he wasn't as great as what he used to be when he was with Benetton and Ferrari, when he won 7 world champions. Unfortunately, and I think age has got something to do with it. It affects us all. Because when he came back, he was in his 40s. Obviously, you can't keep up with the pace with the 20-year-olds. But talking about young people, I'm very happy for Max Verstappen to win his first Grand Prix in Spain. He's got a lot of talent coming. I know, watching the qualifying today at Monaco, yes, he crashed, but then you've got to think about it. All the best drivers have a crash because they're pushing the boundaries to that as far as they can go. You know, and when you push them boundaries too far, you will crash. That's how far you know you can go, and you'll learn by those mistakes. That's how you can tell you're going to be a good driver. Unless you crash all the time, of course, like Andrea De Cesaris did. You probably won't remember him if you're young. Anyway, Google it. I'm not going to explain it. But let's get back to the current. Right, the Spanish Grand Prix. I've covered that. Who have I got up to? I can't remember. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton. You know, I think he's a great driver. He is a great driver. He's won 3 world championships. And how many has Nico Rosberg won? 0. And let's look at the statistics, shall we? Nico Rosberg started a year before Lewis Hamilton did. He started, I think, Nico started in 2006. Lewis Hamilton started in 2007. So Nico had a year more experience in Formula 1 than Lewis Hamilton did. Lewis Hamilton in his first year came so close to winning his first ever world championship in his first year. So that tells you how good he was. And I think the Ferrari was a slightly better car, but he just thought he beat Fernando Alonso in that championship, and he was supposed to be the number 1 driver. Lewis Hamilton said, bollocks, you know, you see what I've got. And he didn't stand for number 2, which is good for him. So 2008, the Ferrari was a better car. But Lewis Hamilton didn't give up. He fought, and he just about beat Massa. You know, that just proves what a great driver Lewis Hamilton was. He was the car wasn't as good as the Ferrari that year, but he still managed to win the world championship. Unfortunately, the car didn't. After that, the car weren't as good, but he just kept on trying, winning races. I think he always won a race, well, a few races every season. I can't remember. 2000. I'm sure he did. I mean, 2009, Jenson Button won the world championship, which that team, Brawn GP, I mean, they developed that car for the Mercedes. Then the Mercedes team took him over, got rid of Jenson Button, even though he won the world championship for him. So Mercedes wanted 2 German drivers. Well, who did they pick? Michael Schumacher just came back from retirement. Obviously, he weren't going to be as good as what he was. And Nico Rosberg. It could have been, yep. You know, he was young, you know, talented, yes, okay. You've got to be very good. You've got to be an extremely good driver to be in Formula 1. Okay. He could have proved himself there. Okay, the car wasn't the best car, but You could have tried. You could have tried. And okay, and that's another thing. He's had a lot more time in the Mercedes team. He's had more time. You know, I think he joined that team in 2010, and then Lewis Hamilton came along in 2013 and joined the team. So Nico Rosberg should have had that edge in the team because he's been there longer. And what happens? The rules changed in 2014. We got this hybrid shit, which I fucking hate. I hate the cars and stuff. I really thought when the rules changed to the V6, well, not the V6, the V8s was shit. Formula One just got, to me, not the racing itself, but the Formula One cars just got shit. I thought they got shit in 1998 when they made them shit, when they gave them the groove tyres and bullshit. But let's not talk about that. I'm talking about, let's go back to 2014. Right, okay, Nico Rosberg had a slight edge. He should have had a slight edge. He's been in the team longer. Lewis Hamilton's only been in the team a year. Okay, Nico I think Lewis Hamilton had problems from the start. His car was unreliable. And he just fought back. Lewis Hamilton fought back. He just thought, fuck it, I'm not going to be a number 2 to this idiot. And fought back. And won the 2014 World Championship. If Nico Rosberg was that good, that should have been his year. Okay, he had unreliability problems too. Reliability problems, I should say. Why didn't Nico Rosberg win that championship? 2015, Lewis Hamilton dominated that championship. Where was Nico Rosberg? He should have been that good. He's been in the team longer. He knows all the team inside out. No, but Lewis Hamilton won it. Now it just seems like to me, why has the tables turned? Why is Nico Rosberg all of a sudden gets the reliability when Lewis Hamilton now is getting all the unreliability? That makes me think there's something up in Mercedes. They just want a German driver to win. They want a German driver to win the World Championship in a German team, which is based in Britain. Remember, they took over from the Braun GP team, which used to be Honda, and before Honda it was BAR Racing, and before BAR Racing, it was the Tyrrell team. Quote me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm sure I'm right. It used to be the Tyrrell team. So it's a British team. You know, it's a Tyrrell. If it was originally Tyrrell, you know, it was a British team with a German brand now. That's all it is. Teams take over from other teams and they just rebrand it. That's all it is. Rebranding, because you've got to remember, 80% of the Formula One teams are based in Britain. Two of them are based in, I think only two of them are based in Italy, which is the famous Ferrari team, and Toro Rosso, which took over from Minardi. Oh no, I'm right. Yeah, people say, oh, Nico Rosberg, because I actually got fucking thrown out of a Facebook group because I voiced my opinions, and they did not like it when I said, oh, I start talking about Lewis Hamilton winning, and you know, oh, all Nico Rosberg fans fucking did not like it and fucking threw me out because they didn't like my opinions. And I'm sorry, but you're allowed to voice your own opinions. People say about Lewis Hamilton, oh, I don't like him, Okay, okay, that's how you feel, okay. But with me, well, I'll say my opinions, oh, they chuck me out of the fucking group. Because they know I'm fucking right. But there you go. I honestly think, well, it's a big advantage on Nico Rosberg this year. He's got, I think he's about 40 odd points ahead. Long way in the season still to go, but I honestly think it will be Nico Rosberg that's going to win it. Hate to say it, but I think he's going to win it this year. But I'm hoping Lewis Hamilton will fight back, because we all know he's a fighter. He'll come back, and hopefully he'll win it. But it's good to see some. I would like to see some good racing. I want to see everyone, you know, do well. I'm glad to see Danny Ricciardo on pole position. He drove very well. He beat Nico Rosberg. He beat fair and square. There's no excuse on that. Unfortunately, Lewis Hamilton once again had problems with his car. Yeah, he's always having problems with his car this year. I wonder what's going on with Mercedes. There's got to be something going on in Mercedes. Anyway, I think I've said my piece on my point, or whatever you want to say, on the subject in hand. These are my comments. I'll stand by my comments. If you don't like my comments, fuck off. But everyone has their own opinion. Everyone has the right to their own opinion. And if you want to comment, please comment. But if you're going to fucking slag me off and say, "Ooh, don't fucking say that, you're an arsehole," then go fuck yourself. Because this is my channel and I'll say what the fuck I want. Get the fuck over it. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to end this video now. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.